Hey everybody, it's Nimrod with Nimrod Diaries. Appreciate you joining us for another YouTube video. Trying to make these a little bit more frequent. I'd love for you to join us over on Facebook.com/Nimrod Diaries. If you're on Twitter at Nimrod Diaries. Also check out the blog at nimroddiaries.wordpress.com. We're going to show you how we tie our rubber spiders. My favorite go-to. Pretty much all I use is a fly rod, on a fly rod for panfish, bluegills, sunfish, anything that wants to take them. So, just stay tuned. Alright, let's tie a couple spiders, guys. Ladies out there, I'm just going to use, these are, where is it at? There's this. That's the first one we did. So, just a bent shanked, it's probably about a size 10, and not a very big hook. We'll start with the family tradition yellow. I'm just gonna put the hook through the body a little bit so it stays on it. Hooks are like needles, so we're just gonna put it in just a little bit there. And advice, we got nothing fancy by any means, so I'll lock her in the vise. Don't really use that brown thread, but tonight we're using some tan 210 dinner. I'm going to slide this back. We're going to do a little bit of a jam knot here. It's been a while since we did hers. Basically threading over the tag in here. Start it and thread her back a little bit. Just getting a little bit of a thread base. You don't need a lot. So we're gonna come here and we're gonna make the first section of the body in the middle here, probably just a tad in front of the point. You got a couple rubber legs. I always tend to double them over. My hand out here in the camera, so make it equal. Pretty much find the middle part. Just a couple wraps holding on. Nothing super big. Do it again on the other side. And we're just doubling it over. I'm going to hold the back part of these legs back and give her a couple wraps. Nothing big here. Is it getting caught on that? We're going to move our thread wrap forward. A couple wraps here to make a head. And this one I'm just going to do a little bit of a whip finish. Takes a little bit to show you, learn how to do it, but once you do it, it's really easy. Alright. Just cut the front ones, and you can position them a little bit and pull them back and forth a tad and for that laying a little bit. So, well, that there, it's rubber spider. My dad taught me to tie them a long time ago, and I've tied many of them, and they work great. A couple secret little legs we have. Yellow seems to do really good on the bluegills. The next one we'll show you will be with a green body and white legs. You can go either way. You can get different color leg material, different color bodies. You can get the stuff at your local fly tying shop or any of the fly tying suppliers online. Alright. little bit of a technical difficulties there. Now this time we're going to be tying a green one. So just forward to the halfway point, about the 2/3 point. We're going to start the hook in. Dig it into the body a little bit. Pull it back through. We don't want to rip the body. We can work with it if we do, but just doing this to get it on the... Come on. Alright. That's what we're looking for. Just a little bit in there. The hook started on. We're going to lock it in the vise. Get our bobbin. We're going to start our jam knot. We started a little ways and trim the tag end and lock the cut portion of the tag end with thread. Lock it in. Slide it forward. So the eye of the hook is just about the same spot. I'm going to tie this one a little bit differently. The spider body is a little bit bigger. We're going to make a back section of the thorax, and then start with the midsection. There's a couple wraps. It don't take much. We're just kind of giving it the shape. And again, we're going to double our legs over. Fat fingers and fly tying. Maybe we'll title a new blog or something. Couple wraps. Hold that one in. Get another leg out of the bag. Double it over. These happen to be already cut legs. Just sometimes the legs want to fold up, so you just hold it back with your thumb. There's a couple wraps. We don't need a lot. We're going to come forward and make our head. We'll secure the body to the front of the hook. Instead of using our whip finish tool this time, we'll just... So the way I learned, I grew up learning doing these is we're just going to make a couple half hitches. You need some more thread so you can make a loop and put them back in there. Usually 2 to 3 is plenty. So we're coming to this side, doubling it up on the same side, and we're coming back through underneath, putting our bobbin through the loop, holding it with this hand, holding it, well, you can't see it. We're holding it down here with this hand, and we're just going to hold it tight and pull it through until it not tights up. You're going to let it go, and there it is. Tag that out. You end up with a pretty long lead out of your bobbin. Just roll her back up. We can trim our legs. Shape them, adjust them how we want. We're tying these flies right now. We still got a little bit of snow on the ground. It's melting down. We're probably about 6 inches left. Lakes actually around here, around the ranch, are finally getting good ice. First part of March is kind of weird. Been iffy ice. Had a lot of snow on the ice, which insulates it from freezing up real well. It's, you can see here, maybe you can kind of see the hook by my thumbnail there. If you think it's too far back on the hook, you can slide everything forward a little bit and get a little bit more of a hook gap so the fish can get their little lip in there, so we can hook onto them, bring them home, throw them in the frying pan. Oh my goodness, this is the first flies we've tied this winter. Didn't go out fishing near as much last year as we might have need, but our head cements gelled up really well. I'll have to run down and get another bottle from the local store, but that's it, guys. This green fly, just similar to this, or correction, spider, similar to this. So what I caught, my personal biggest bass. And until next time, I appreciate you checking out the Nimrod Diaries YouTube page. You can check us out at facebook.com/Nimrod Diaries. We'd like to have you join us. Or if you're on Twitter, at Nimrod Diaries. Main blogs right now, it's at nimroddiaries.wordpress.com. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can comment in the video notes. You can send us a message there on Facebook. Yeah, best bet, don't send me a message. I don't check those too much. But you can comment on the video. You can comment on the blog. You can comment on Facebook or Twitter. Waiting impatiently for the ice to thaw out and get the old canoe out and get the fly rod out and start catching some more bluegills. Until next time, this is Nimrod with another episode of the Nimrod Diaries videos on YouTube.